They are one of the largest ethnic groups in Africa, yet their story is rarely told in global conversations. They are proud, resilient, and deeply rooted in ancient traditions. Today, we journey into the heart of East Africa to explore the identity, culture, and untold story of the Oromo people. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into world cultures. Now, let's begin. Who are the Oromo people? The Oromo people are one of the oldest and largest Cushitic ethnic groups in Africa, numbering over 40 million, making them the largest ethnic group in Ethiopia and one of the largest in all of Africa. But who are they really, beyond the statistics? The Oromo trace their history back millennia, long before modern nation-states existed. They have their own complex indigenous political system, rich oral literature, and a spiritual connection to the land that rivals the world's oldest civilizations. Historically, they were pastoralists, warriors, farmers, and poets, with a keen sense of justice and collective governance. Where are they from? Ethnically, the Oromo belong to the Cushitic branch of the Afro-Asiatic family, which also includes Somali, Afar, and Beja people. They are believed to have originated in the Horn of Africa, particularly around the Borana zone of southern Ethiopia and northern Kenya. Over centuries, they expanded across regions through a historical migration known as the Oromo expansion in the 16th century. This wasn't merely a conquest, it was a cultural diffusion where they incorporated new lands while maintaining their own strong identity. Their ethnicity is deeply tied to their Gada system, a unique and sophisticated form of governance that organized Oromo society into age groups and rotating leadership. This system defined their cultural identity and maintained unity even across vast regions. Where do they live today? Today, the Oromo are primarily found in Ethiopia, especially in the Oromia region, which is the largest regional state in the country. Cities like Addis Ababa, Finfin, Dire, Nekente, and Jimma are key urban centers with significant Oromo populations. In addition to Ethiopia, smaller communities of Oromo live in northern Kenya, Somalia, and as part of the global diaspora, especially in the United States, Europe, and the Middle East. Despite colonial borders and displacement, the Oromo maintain a strong connection to Oromia as their ancestral homeland. Their religion. Religion among the Oromo is diverse and historically syncretic. Wakafetna. This is the indigenous Oromo religion, centered on the worship of a single supreme deity called Wak. It emphasizes respect for nature, ancestors, and moral order. Islam. A large portion of the Oromo population are Muslims, particularly in the east and south. Islam came through trade and cultural exchange with Arab merchants as early as the 10th century. Christianity. Especially in the western and central regions, many Oromo are Ethiopian Orthodox Christians or Protestants. Christianity spread through missionary work and imperial expansion. Despite religious differences, the Oromo have a strong cultural unity that transcends belief systems. Their culture. Oromo culture is rich, colorful, and deeply spiritual. It is rooted in communal values, oral storytelling, music, and ceremonies. Gada system, a democratic, time-based governance system where leadership rotates every 8 years. It's not just politics, it's social structure, law, and spirituality. Iricha Festival. This is the Oromo Thanksgiving celebration held at the end of the rainy season. People gathered to thank Wak for peace and abundance. It features traditional dress, rituals, songs, and massive gatherings near rivers or lakes. Music and dance. Oromo music uses rhythmic patterns, deep vocals, and traditional instruments like the karar and masenko. Dance is expressive, often performed in groups, reflecting joy, resistance, and storytelling. Clothing. The traditional attire includes white cotton garments, often adorned with beaded jewelry and symbolic colors representing nature and resistance. Cultural pride is deeply embedded in the Oromo spirit, often expressed through poetry, songs, and even protest. Their language. The Oromo language, known as Afan Oromo, is the most widely spoken Cushitic language and one of the largest African languages overall. It's an official language in Ethiopia and is spoken by tens of millions. The language was historically written in Gay script, but today it uses the Latin alphabet. Afan Oromo is a powerful tool of identity and resistance. Many Oromo activists have fought to protect and promote the language in schools, media, and governance. Through radio, literature, and education, Afan Oromo continues to thrive, giving the Oromo people a loud and proud voice. Their economy. The Oromo have a diverse and evolving economy, ranging from traditional farming to modern entrepreneurship. Agriculture is the backbone. Oromo farmers grow coffee, maize, teff, wheat, and barley. In fact, Ethiopia's coffee culture began in Oromo land where wild coffee forests are still found. Livestock herding is also vital, especially in the lowland areas where pastoralism is part of everyday life. In cities, the Oromo are engaged in trade, manufacturing, education, and services. The region of Oromia is resource-rich, including gold, oil, natural gas, and fertile land, though much of it remains underdeveloped or controversially exploited. Despite economic potential, many Oromo communities face systemic marginalization, sparking movements for economic and political justice. Historical figures. Abba Jifar II, 1830s to 1932. The king of the Kingdom of Jima, one of the 5 Jibe monarchies. Known for maintaining peaceful relations with Emperor Menelik II while preserving a high degree of autonomy. Promoted trade, Islam, and infrastructure development in Jima. General Wako Gutu, 1924 to 2006. Revered as a freedom fighter and one of the early Oromo nationalists. Led an armed struggle for Oromo rights in the Bale Uprising during the 1960s. Was considered a symbol of resistance against imperial rule and marginalization. Ali Bara, 1947 to 2022. Legendary Oromo singer, poet, and cultural icon. Sang in Afan Oromo, Amharic, Arabic, and Somali. His music promoted Oromo identity and pride during years of repression. Albums like Bira and Hinyadan are beloved classics. Hachalu Hundessa, 1986 to 2020. Iconic Oromo singer, activist, and symbol of Oromo resistance. His songs like Malanjira inspired youth and fueled political movements. He was assassinated in 2020, sparking mass protests across Ethiopia and global attention. Professor Mohamed Hassan, eminent historian of Oromo studies, has written extensively on Oromo history, especially the Gada system. His academic work helped reshape Ethiopian historiography to include marginalized voices. Dr. Merera Gudina, political scientist and opposition leader, founder and leader of the Oromo Federalist Congress, advocated for democracy, federalism, and Oromo rights in Ethiopia's political sphere. Deratu Tulu, first Black African woman to win Olympic gold in 1992 Barcelona in the 10,000 meters, a role model for women and athletes across Africa. Later became president of the Ethiopian Athletics Federation. Feyisa Lilesa, long-distance runner who gained global attention during the 2016 Rio Olympics. After winning silver in the marathon, he crossed his arms above his head, a sign of Oromo protest against oppression in Ethiopia. His act of protest made headlines worldwide. Letesenbet Gidi, Oromo long-distance runner and world record holder in the 10,000 meters and half marathon, one of the fastest women in history. Lem Mubaisa, a leading Oromo political figure during the Imperial and Derg era, prominent voice in advocating federalism and regional autonomy for Oromia. Johar Mohamed, former media mogul, activist, and politician, founder of OMN, Oromia Media Network, played a major role in the 2016 Oromo youth movement, known as Kero. Later became a member of the Oromo Federalist Congress. Lidetu Ayaleyu, a reformist politician of Oromo descent, known for his charismatic public speaking and founding role in opposition coalitions. The Oromo people are not just an ethnic group. They are a civilization with a heartbeat that pulses through East Africa. Their story is one of resilience, innovation, and cultural brilliance. From ancient governance systems to vibrant festivals, from coffee fields to poetry, the Oromo identity continues to shape the soul of the Horn of Africa. If you enjoyed this journey, like and subscribe for more global deep dives. Drop a comment. Have you heard of the Oromo people before today? What surprised you the most?